Howdy, everybody. Welcome to Facebook Live. We're going to try to figure out how to share it here. I'm not seeing it.
I'm socially distancing, so
I don't see it.
I'm over here.
Charlie.
Go to Charlie's page.
I am, but I'm not seeing it.
Maybe. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there we are. Live and share.
I thought we were just going to be on the radio today.
We're going to host a watch party.
There you go. That's a good
watch
idea.
Party.
You'll have to.
There we go. Okay. Well, Kathy is watching already, of course. People have joined your
Are you
watch
talking about that
party.
old Floridian Kathy?
Yeah, Floridian Kathy.
Floridian.
I know. She's always posting things of pictures of the beach where she's been walking on the beach. I'm like,
Rub it in, rub it in.
Yeah, jelly.
Hey, we got Texas. Eva, Catherine,
Tracy
Ray.
Todd,
Your
my
uncle
new-
is here, honey. I'm socially distancing back here.
My new boss is watching, so I need to send her a wave. I don't know how to do
Who's
that
your boss? Who's your new boss?
Tracy Todd Blevins. She
Hi,
is
Tracy.
my new boss. I love working there. Hey, well, you can either share or do the watch party, but it doesn't matter as long as you share. They'll get on it. Yeah.
Texas guy.
All right.
We got Florida and Texas already.
Yay!
We'll have, before it's over, we'll
Yay.
have Michigan, maybe.
Well, I
Florida.
put it on my music page, so I know there's several folks.
Stacy Teeter said, "Love you both."
Hey, Stacy. Oh, I need to turn this down. Hey, Stacy. Where are you at today?
It's all this technology might be a bit much
Your
sometimes.
last name is
Baston.
Baston. Okay, good. Thank you.
Well, she's one of the people that's got 14 names.
Yeah, Stephanie Harris Baston, you know.
Just go.
I had already
whatever.
started my real estate career whenever I had got married, so a lot of my signs had Harris on them, and I didn't want to have to go back and change everything, so.
No, that's good. I've always been Pam Perry professionally, but legally, you know, I always kept Perry as part of my legal name because my dad didn't have any boys, and I wanted to be able to carry the name on. So
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah,
Proud of your daddy.
I am, and
Mom
he
and
was
Dad.
my biggest fan, I think,
Yeah.
ever. So thankful to have had a dad that loved music and was always very encouraging.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very thankful for both of my parents too. They always were my biggest fans and would always bring me over to Renfro Valley. And they, even though I could drive, they would come with me, which I thought was so cool because just the extra support, you know,
Yeah,
and not having to drive by
absolutely.
myself an hour.
Absolutely.
So yeah, very thankful that they spent their Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights a lot of time bringing me to Renfro Valley.
Oh yeah.
I bet you Facebookers think they're going to sing. They're not. They've come to tell stories.
No, I promise. We are here to sing and tell stories. But yeah, we are here to sing.
Of course, right now I got to get them to that part.
Yeah. And we're here. We're going to talk about a show we got coming up. We got a Christmas show
Yes, I'm so
in
excited.
Somerset.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit
I
about
thought
that
I was going to
too.
do one here.
If we are, I don't know about it, but if we are, okay, great. That's wonderful. But yeah, we've got like 3 days of shows in Somerset. So yeah.
23rd. What are you doing the 23rd?
I have no idea.
Let's do a Christmas show on 23rd here.
On the 23rd, that's a what?
That's right before Christmas.
No, I thought we were told we couldn't do that. Well, I don't know. We'll have to talk to Tracy because I can't just be asking for time off. And I don't even know if I'm going to be in town.
What about December the 9th?
Well, I don't know. We'll discuss that later.
Do you still remember I'm dreaming of a white Christmas? Just like the ones I used to know.
That's right. That's a good one.
I used to come and watch Pam on the Christmas show. Like, give us some love if you remember coming to the Christmas show at Renfro Valley. Pam was always on there with Debbie Gully, and Mark Laws and Jeff
Oh, yeah.
Watson, all the,
Susan.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole cast and crew.
oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I came every year as a kid
Yeah.
and would watch that, and
What
was
was
the
your
best thing
favorite
ever.
show? I know among a lot of people that came to Renfro, the 50s theme show was one of their absolute favorites. So I mean, I
was
had
good.
more mail.
They were
on
all
that,
good, really.
on that. But I did one year for based on in the 40s on World War II. I've written because the Lodge Restaurant was factually one of the bus stops for the local boys coming home from World War II. That's where they would be let off, would be at the Lodge Restaurant. So we did a show based on that, and like we made the stage into the Lodge Restaurant, and we had it was the bus station. We had boys coming home from the war on it. So that was 40s themed, and then we did a couple 50s themed programs, and then we did one at a lodge, Christmas lodge, and Snod, and the mayor of Mount Vernon at the time, they were honeymooning in Hawaii on one of the stages, so it was the comedy portion.
I bet.
Of course.
I never saw that one.
Oh yeah.
Turn this up.
Well, howdy, folks, and welcome aboard
Here we
to
go.
the DJ Charlie program here at WRVK. We'd like to hear from you throughout the day today, and ways that you can get to me from where you are is by telephone at 606-256-1460, or you can email DJ at WRVK1460.com, or go to my Facebook page, Charlie Napier. The bottom line is, I'd like to hear from you, and you can make your requests for classic country music or classic rock and roll.
Thanks
on
for
the
watching,
afternoon
everybody.
The very best in classic country
We're gonna get
music
started.
all
Yeah, we're getting ready
evening
to
long
start
up
on
until
the
4
air.
p.m.
Live.
And then we switch into the afternoon delight. On
Hi,
with
Al. I
Charlie
see that you
Napier
joined.
here at WRVK, your classic country music giant.
And indeed we are your classic country music giant, you guys and gals. Stay tuned because we got a great day planned up for you here. We're going to kick it off with some extremely talented young ladies here. We have Pam Perry and Stephanie Baston for the live entertainment today. You're going to really enjoy, so stay tuned. As we move into 1 o'clock, number one's at 1 on into the afternoon. We hit the country music, back to the country, starting at 2 o'clock. And then we head up to 3 o'clock with that Little Caesar pizza, and 4 o'clock Kentucky Fried Chicken,
hungry.
where it's lip smacking good. You can't say that finger licking no more. It's lip smacking
Smacking good.
Yes, it is. So we're going to hang on to that logo for sure. As we move along, Mr. John Hill is going to be in the studio with me tonight on Chatter That Matters. As you guys and gals are tuned in here, Ricky Ballard over here on Facebook. I want to say hi to him. He's a car shower. Got a big show this weekend, Ricky, so come over.
Cool.
We've got lots of things to do, so you guys and gals hanging out with us today. I love Hump Day because it's busy, it's different, and it's the day after election. Woo! Praise the Lord.
No
it's
more
over.
ads.
Yeah.
No.
Too much mail.
Oh boy, I'll have to have a drink after that one.
Now, Charlie, water.
Once upon a time, there was a place where a day wasn't complete without a trip to fetch a bucket of
Climax water.
from a local
That's right.
spring that was tucked in the mountainside and
Change
shaded
your
by
life.
the oaks, maples, and pines. As sure as the sun rose each morning and painted the sky a masterpiece, the water always found its way of falling
We
down the
promise
side
we
of
are
the
going to
mountain
sing.
every day to meet the eager community below.
This is my
Well,
first
you
time,
can
so
get
I don't
that
know what
same
we're doing.
type of refreshing
All right,
cool
this is
water
it
by
right here.
purchasing Climax Mountain
We'll go
Spring
to
Water.
about,
You can have it delivered to your
13,
home
14
or
minutes,
office
take a short
by
break.
simply calling
Okay.
1-866-825-9760.
Rather sing it if you want
That's
to. We'll do a little talking and a lot of singing.
1-866-825-9760.
Okay.
And it's brought to you by
Listen,
King
music.
Bottling
I was
Incorporated.
listening to
You can get it in bottles, gallons, and coolers.
Well, we got it.
That's Climax Mountain Spring Water.
Stephanie's going to sing.
Taste the
Same.
difference.
Okay, we're on the air here with one very good friend, and Stephanie. I know Stephanie. I can't. I guess, come and went at different times in Renfro Valley
Yes.
on the stage there. But Stephanie Baston, welcome. Pam Perry, my good friend
Yep.
for many years, and
Don't put too many minis on there.
I didn't. I just put one. I just put one in there, Pam. But she was always great about doing anything that we needed to do together on the helping other people. She was great about that. So I want to thank you for that. Got a big heart.
Thank you, Charlie.
Well, you girls were all pumped up, so I don't want to take the air out of
We're
this
ready to
show
go.
today. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Stephanie Baston on the right-hand side of me over here, and then on my left-hand side over here, Pound Perry. There's nothing like, we have so many friends out here that check in every week on the show, and it's because of talent like you girls have got. Miller Group, he always checks in, a former trooper. We got Kendall Kilburn up at the pharmacy. You know Kendall.
Yep.
The Deer Slayer. Oh, boy.
The Deer Slayer.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Deer Slayer. Yeah, gosh, he killed a trophy.
Big one.
A trophy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Alrighty, girls, what do you got?
Well, this next song I love this song. My husband and I, we are getting ready to start building a house. Well, we're in the very early stages of it, and so it's a song that's called "House That Built Me." And I sang this song a lot. Me and Jeff used to do this song, and has a lot of meaning to it. And I had not sang this song since after I had kids, and I'm like, oh gosh, this is a little emotional. I know why my mom was a little bit of a tearjerker for her when we used to sing this song. So someone said this past week, man, I really miss you singing that song. So I pulled that out of the hat today, and we're going to do that for you. It's a Miranda Lambert song. I know they say you can't go home again. I just had to come back one last time. And ma'am, I know you don't know me from Adam, but these handprints on the front steps are mine. And up those stairs in that little back bedroom is where I did my homework and I learned to play guitar. And I bet you didn't know, under that live oak, my favorite I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. Mama cut out pictures of houses for years, from Better Home and Garden magazine. Plans were drawn and plans hot nailing board by board, and Daddy gave life to Mama's dreams. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. And out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could just come in, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me. You leave home, you move on, and you do the best you can. I got lost in this old world and forgot just who I am. I thought if I could touch this place or feel it, this brokenness inside me might start healing. But out here it's like I'm someone else. I thought that maybe I could find myself. If I could walk around, I swear I'll leave. Won't take nothing but a memory from the house that built me.
Well, you girls getting raving reviews over here on
Are we?
Facebook.
Awesome.
Oh, goodness gracious, yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
Tabitha.
goodness, yeah. Over in Stanton, Kentucky, Enoch Thomas says, amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
Then Melissa Wagner over in Richmond, she said that this was one of her favorite songs, and you did an amazing job. And something I want to recognize Pam over here. This woman can play, excuse me, this woman can play any instrument that I think you put in her hand. And today she chose the rhythm guitar, along with playing a little lead. And it's amazing to know this, how much talent you've got. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Mandolin,
Charlie.
guitar, banjo, just put it in your hand, you play it.
Well, some I play better than others, for sure.
Well, I've not
But-
seen any bad out of you yet, so
Aw,
I'm
you're
a
too
wait.
sweet.
I'll just wait and see.
Thank you, thank you. Mandolin's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I do like to play it the most. It feels the most at home. in
Well,
my hand.
you're awfully good on that rhythm guitar, and,
She
and
is,
people
yes.
are really enjoying what you're
I
doing.
appreciate it.
Yeah. What's next?
I want to do a song that's it's a Claire Lynch song, and it's kind of. I know that Stephanie has some ideas of possibly having a career in music, and she already does because she's already out there touring and playing some music. But you know, she's hoping that God will bless her with something maybe even a little bit larger someday. And there are a lot of sacrifices in life out on the road.
yeah.
Can be very lonely.
Yes.
And she has three youngins now. She's got. Tell us the ages of your children. I forget.
4, 2, and 2 months.
4, 2, and 2 months.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this
Can I say a handful?
Yeah. Yeah. So, you know, I had 2 daughters, and for many years they were basically raised by a nanny, and because I was on the road 250 days a year, so it was a lot of time to be away from your kids. But this is a song that Claire Lynch wrote, and it's kind of a song that gives you a little insight about music and living life on the road. won't you send me away to the hills of Alabama? I've been a long way and I'm longer yet to go. And if you can't take me home, hear this weary traveler's plea. Bring all these songs of love to me. The nighttime brings another place with the same sad smiles, and the highway shows her lonely face. There's just too many miles, too many hours to spend. God, won't you send me away to the hills of Alabama? I've been a long way and I'm longer yet to go. And if you can't take me home, hear this weary traveler's plea. Bring all these songs of love to me. God, won't you send me away to the hills of Alabama? I've been a long way and I'm longer yet to go. And if you can't take me home, hear this weary traveler's plea. Bring all these songs of love to me, to me.
Beautiful job, Pam Perry.
Thank
Back
you.
here in just a moment, let the girls talk to the Facebookers. I'm going to do a break here.
Listen in each Wednesday to the
Well, howdy,
Generation Gap Radio.
Facebookers.
Hello.
Aren't they just sensational? Yeah.
Oh,
Pam is so talented, and she is so inspiring to me because she
thank
has.
you.
They had a traveling band. I mean, Wild Rose back in the
In the late 80s, early 90s.
yes. And so I was coming home the other day from I was on 75, and I'm going through the songs Wild Rose, picking out songs that I liked and that maybe I could possibly sing sometime. I'm not ready today. But
I was about to put you on the spot.
I don't know all the words yet, but there was some really good songs, and it was so awesome seeing Pam back. I don't know, how old were you? 20s?
About in my late 20s,
Yeah.
early 30s, yeah, and the time I was with them. It's funny that when last night we were discussing what songs we were going to do, and I'm like, well, I need to chart them out because some of them I really didn't know. One of them, I'm like, she said, I Can Love You Better by Dixie Chicks, and I said, you do realize that I recorded that before the Dixie Chicks.
Yeah, I did
And
not
my
even know that.
daughter freaked out when I did that. When she heard them do it, she's like, Mom, they're doing your song. I'm like, no, honey, it's open for anyone to record.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Loved. I mean, I was a '90s baby, so like I grew up with
Oh, yeah.
like the Dixie Chicks and Shania Twain and gosh, I can't even. Oh, Faith Hill, Tim McGraw,
Oh, yeah.
Kenny
Yeah.
Chesney.
You don't even know who I grew up with.
I don't know, maybe I might.
We're not going to go into anything about age, please.
Here you are. You got my face all red. And
No, not Faith. A lot of the younger people now, I'm like, who is it? I don't even know these people. So now I'm starting to feel that too.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Oh,
But,
really?
that's one of the cool things about playing music at Renfro Valley for many years. We did a lot of really obscure songs, a lot of things that I did not grow up with and I didn't hear, but I learned to really appreciate them.
Yeah.
And and of course, I grew up knowing who Red Foley was and liking his music, but listening to Pete Stamper and some of the choices that he used to play on the radio really expounded on my musical influences. And I mean, I grew up listening to Sammy Kaye. I mean, my dad always said, if you don't swing and sway with Sammy Kaye, you know, what are you going to do? He loved the big band swing music. And so I grew up with that and grew up with people like Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, and George Jones, and then bluegrass music. And then I even listened to gospel music. So I kind of had a well-rounded thing, but to hear a lot of those really old, obscure songs has really helped me in the choice of material down through the years.
We're going to have, after this spot here, we're going to have 20 minutes.
20 minutes, all right.
So we're going to just burn 20 minutes straight.
Well, okay. Steph's got a little song to go out to her mama.
Yes. I'll have
Hello, Mama.
Well, I've got to tell you a good one on my mama.
Well, wait, save it for the air. So they can all
okay.
Yeah, for everybody. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for everybody, yeah.
That way Mama will really like it.
Yeah, Mama's out there listening, and thanks, Mom, for being out in the car with my baby.
Well, why didn't you have her to bring it in?
Bring it in?
Yeah.
Well, she's out there. They're good. She's fed, and so thanks, Mom, for coming with me today. I'm awful. I've got a babysitter. Thank you so much, Brittany, for staying with my other two. I don't know what I would do without you. And my mama for helping me, because it's just easier to take the baby with me most of the time.
Yeah,
you know?
Okay, girls.
It is, absolutely.
10 seconds.
Okay.
We're ready to roll again. We'll have Mr. John Hill on with us tonight on Chatter That Matters. And now, not to waste a moment of talent and time here, we want to welcome two wonderful, entertaining people, one that I've known and loved dearly, Pam Perry. Stephanie, it's really good to have you up here, and we'll sure want to do this again. Right now,
we hope we get to sometime.
Let's get the ladies. That's a promise.
Okay.
People love you, I'm telling you. So
Hey,
let's
there's
get,
a big deal.
let's get
Well,
on with it.
it's, you know, I got to be, it's going to depend on whether my new boss will let me come again, but we'll see.
Hey, give me her number.
No.
I'm gonna sweet talk her.
Now, I can't be doing this all the time, Charlie, but I do want to say thanks to Tracy for letting me off today, and I've got a big gig for tomorrow and Friday too, and she was nice enough to let me have off. This is my first week at my new job, and there's a lot to learn, and I'm already getting days off. But it's, you know, once I give someone my word that I'm going to do something,
yes, ma'am.
I do it. I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
never
Yes,
gone
ma'am.
back on my word when, especially if it's a gig. If somebody's counting on me to be there, then I do it.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's your lesson.
I love that quality.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, hey.
Hey. All right. So what are you going to do?
Okay, well, I've got this song. This one's going out to my mama. When she was a young girl, well, let me tell you the backside, okay, of this a little bit. So my mom was 15 and my dad was 16 when they got married.
Ooh.
And no, she was not
Young.
pregnant. They waited 7 years to have kids, but just funny that they were that young. And I mean, the way that they lived, I mean, they had nothing, and so but they used to ride the bus, and they would have to switch buses at this store, I think, and she noticed this girl kept giving her these looks, and she's like, and she said she was about twice my size, you know, and she said, I didn't know what this girl's problem was, and so she said, well, she asked somebody that knew her, she said, what is her deal? Why does she keep giving me these looks, you know, and she said, oh, well, that's Teddy's girlfriend. And she said, excuse me, you know, Teddy is my dad.
Yeah.
And so, I guess she had a crush on my dad. Well, the next day she got off the bus and she just walked right up to that old girl and said, do you have a problem with me? And I don't know what was said between there, but she pretty much let her know that she was going to go to Fist City. And she quit giving her them looks. And yeah, so just knowing my mom, I mean, it's so funny that I mean, what could she have been, 14? So anyways, she gets embarrassed every time I tell this. So anyway, so Mom, this song goes out to you and that old girl, Fist City. You've been making your brags around town, that you've been loving my man.
Hey.
If you don't want to go to Fifth City, you better detour around my town. 'Cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm not saying my baby's a saint because he ain't that he won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City.
Yeah.
Well, come on and tell me what you told my friends if you think you're brave enough. And I'll show you what a real woman is since you think you're hot stuff. You'll bite on more than you can chew. If you get too cute or witty, you better move your feet. If you don't want to eat a meal that's called Fifth City.
Go, girl.
If you don't want to go to Fifth City, better detour around my town. 'Cause I'll grab you by the hair of the head and I'll lift you off of the ground. I'm not saying my baby's the same because he ain't that he won't cat around with a kitty. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City. I'm here to tell you, gotta lay off of my man if you don't want to go to Fifth City.
Boy, everybody else loved the story too. That's the real stuff
I
you're hearing
love
here,
it.
folks. I'm telling you.
You know,
I don't think I've had a show this very, bare, honest.
Yes. Oh,
Well.
Mom, she's gonna get me.
and Loretta was really good about writing and
Oh.
singing very controversial songs.
Very.
She was.
Oh,
Radio,
wow.
Experience,
She was
yeah.
way ahead of her time,
Yeah.
really,
Yes,
in
I
so
can't-
many ways.
Just thinking about how she got away with some of this
I
stuff,
know.
I'm like, what?
But she
Threw
knew
me
that
out.
the day was coming when all of that's going to be irrelevant. And today, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like Rated X and, I mean,
Rated X and Appeal were two.
The
that
Appeal,
the Appeal was
yes.
going like, can you all believe they're doing that?
I know. Like,
I know
you wouldn't
it.
even talk about that stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Well, do you care if I do a little Ray Price tune?
Sure.
You know I love
You-
Ray Price.
You got some great listeners
My
out
sister
there.
is watching, and all the way from North Baltimore, Ohio, and I want to send her out.
I want to say, my Michigan buddy is watching right now. You told me what you was going to do. I want to see it done.
All righty, I ain't sure what that is, but okay. All right. I know you're tired of being all I ever wanted. You no longer feel the love I have for you. What happens now? What will I do with all the memories and the dreams of all the things we'll never do? But I won't mention it again. I won't think about tomorrow. Just let it happen. Live each hour, day by day. But let me tell you before you go how much I love you. Then I won't mention it again. I won't mention it again. I feel my life has reached an once was warm, I knew it's gone now, leaving nothing but this hunger in my soul. But I won't mention it again. I won't think about tomorrow. Just let it happen. Live each hour, day by day. But let me tell you before you go how much I love you, and I won't mention it again. I won't mention it again. Won't let me tell you before you go how much I love you. Then I won't mention it again. I won't mention it again.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll
wonderful.
send that one out to Al too. He likes that
Aw.
tune.
Now, where are you playing? You said Thursday and Friday?
I'm playing in Georgia.
Georgia.
Yep, South Georgia.
South
Oh.
Georgia.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, looking forward to it.
Big wheels are rolling, huh?
Big wheels are rolling.
All right, look, we've got about 8-9 minutes here, so
Well,
it's
we
time
want
for a couple songs.
Yeah, we want to talk a little bit about our show we got
show.
coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might be back and talk before Christmas, but for right now, we want to make sure everybody knows about. You can tell them how they can get tickets.
Yes. Okay, so we are having a country Christmas show in Somerset, Kentucky at the Center for Rural Development. We are super excited about it. The show is going to be on Friday, December the 4th at 7 p.m. You have to call the center to get your tickets, or you can email them. We have a flyer on Facebook, and if you go to the center's webpage, then you can find that there also. But because of social distancing, you actually have to call and reserve your tickets over the phone like that, or send them an email.
Yes.
So give them a call and reserve those tickets. Because of social distancing, we're not able to sell them online. So definitely want to be there at that. Santa's going to be there, and the Grinch, and it's going to be a great show for not only kids but also just your whole family. So please join us for that. It's in Somerset.
We're
Friday.
actually playing a show the night before, but it's private.
Yeah, we're
so,
playing a private
yeah.
show Thursday night, doing a Christmas show for them, and
And
also
they're having a tree lighting on Monday night.
yes,
that some
they're
of you
having
are
a-
doing, right?
yes,
Yeah.
a tree lighting on Monday that some of us are going to be at. So I don't have all the details on Monday night yet, but anyway, Christmas, we're so excited. I've been singing Christmas music for like 2 months now, so my husband's ready to like throw me out of the car.
Well, you got to be prepared. You
Yes,
know?
yes.
Yeah, and this one's kind of a mountainy Christmas tune. It's one everybody knows. And they
Yeah.
can sing along with us if they want to.
It's a good little sing along
I'll
for
just,
sure.
I'll just kind of vamp in the one.
Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Holly's in the window, home's where the wind blows, can't walk for running, Christmas time's coming. Can't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy to all, giving and singing when it's snowing when it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Well, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home. Can't you hear them bells ringing, bringing joy, joy? Hear them singing when it's snowing, I'll be going back to my country home. Oh, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going. Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, Christmas time's coming, and I know I'm going home.
We had Charlie singing on that one.
Yay! How can you not sing on that?
I know, that's one of my absolute favorites.
How can you
It
not
really
sing on that?
is.
A great job. And,
Yeah.
and Michiganders want to know, how do you get your music?
How do we get our music?
Yeah, how do you buy it, I guess, or how do you get to
Oh, well, do you have a CD?
Well, I did, but it's been quite a few years.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay.
I'm going to be in the process of making one. I've already talked to a guy about starting it for me, and we just haven't got there yet. But
Well, if
Pam,
they
you've
want
got
to,
music.
I do. I have 4 or 5 CDs, and they can private message me on Facebook if they want to, or they can email me at Pam Perry, Perry, Mando, Mando @gmail.com.
I wonder
So
where that Mando come in.
Yeah, I noticed it on your license plate.
Mando!
Yeah.
She's a Mando Lando there. Okay,
yeah.
let's get on with another tune here, girls. Time's
What do you want to do?
waning on us.
You want to end it with this one here?
It's a little too.
Yeah, let's do
we
it.
can do that.
We don't even really, I don't
We
know
didn't.
this song that well. I have played it before with, I think Donna Daly used to do this years ago at Renfro Valley, but I don't really know it exactly.
Well, I was up all night, wonder what to do, thinking that I ought to just forget about you, but it's a little too late. Well, it's a little too late. When you walked in, I should have walked out, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Well, the whole town told me you're a heartbreak king. Guess I ought to pay attention when they say those things, but it's a little too late. Well, it's a little too late. I know all my old buddies want to help me out, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Turn the jukebox up, throw some sawdust down. I'm too far gone to turn this heart around. I may be wrong, but I don't want out. But it's a little too late to do the right thing now. Turn the jukebox up, throw some sawdust down. I'm too far gone to turn this heart around. I may be wrong, but I don't want out. But it's a little too late to do the right thing now. I was up all night, wondering what to do, thinking that I ought to just forget about you. But it's a little too late.
Sorry,
But
Mark.
it's a little too late. Where were you, Mark? I know all my old buddies want to help me out, but it's a little too late to do the right thing now. I may be wrong, but I don't want out. But it's a little too late to do the right thing now.
Woo! What a way to wind things down here. In our minute we have left, I want to thank you all. I mean, for putting a little energy in a show the day after Election Day. I feel so much better now.
All right, well, good. That's what we're here. We're
I know our audience, they loved you all.
everybody.
And you got to come back.
Oh, well, we'll try.
Yeah, okay. And just
Thank
give
you for
me your
having me,
boss's
Charlie.
number and I'll
Thank you.
talk to her. Do I?
Thank you so much for having me. We had a great
Oh,
time.
well, listen, I want
We
you to
did.
come back. And they want
We
you to
will.
come back.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had a
Oh,
great time.
you've already got an email.
Okay, Pam Perry Mando
You-
at gmail.com.
Yeah, you've got an email
Yeah.
waiting on you.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well,
Cha-ching.
Steph, you have.
I know. I got to get with
You-
Mark and like maybe there's people that said that they love that CD that I produced years
Well,
ago.
at least make.
Yeah,
You know.
I need to make some copies. I'll have to do that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to order our CDs from Mark.
yes.
He's our
Well,
supplier.
Yeah.
Some people have a
Come on,
different
Mark.
kind of supplier. Ours is for music.
Yes,
been a
CD
blast having you
supplier.
out in here today. Thank you very much, Stephanie.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it a bunch.
Thank
And
you.
my dear friend Pam over
Thank
here.
you, Charlie.
Love you.
Love you, buddy.
Alrighty. You guys and gals, it's 5 till. It's time for the news here at the radio station, brought to you by Rockcastle Regional Hospital.
And thanks everybody out there in Facebook land for listening today. We've had a great time. And if you're around this area and you want to go to the Christmas show, just
Make sure you get them at the Center for Rural
Yeah.
Development. It's in Somerset, Friday, December the 4th at 7 p.m. It's going to be about an hour and a half show.
Yep.
Come see us.
it's gonna be a good time. See you there.
And I'll see you at 6 o'clock tonight.